So I'm just looking for answers, right? I am, maybe I'll wait till the end of the meeting, but I'm looking to understand why we have board of supervisors resigning, township managers resigning, local council resigning, and without explanation. Now, maybe it was explained in the last meeting. I was unable to attend the last meeting. I was looking for the published video. I know there was a posting that said, hey, videos are going to be posted from now on. I've asked a couple of times in the Facebook posts, so they're not gotten any response. So I'm just simply, maybe I'm out of the loop, right? Maybe there's a secret communications network that I'm not aware of. As a newcomer, I've been in the town, I've lived here for 8 years, I think at this point. But consider myself a newcomer. The long roots that most people have here. But I'm obviously a concerned citizen, and I'm trying to understand the situation. The complexities of the environment, the data center, et cetera. It doesn't seem in a township this small that the information flow should be that difficult to ascertain. So maybe the fault is with me, but I'm just looking to get answers and understand what is actually going on. So I'll hold on. Maybe there's comments at the end of this meeting, but that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. All right, next we have new business. Number 1, acceptance, resignation of township manager. Originally, Megan Hart decided to resign from the role, and she's moving forward to this. We need a motion to accept the resignation from township manager.
I will reluctantly make a motion to accept the resignation letter from Megan Hart.
We have a second.
I'll second it.
We have a motion, we have a second. No participation, questions?
All right. Gotta ask why you resigned?
The township will come in on personnel.
Okay? Accept that as a non-answer. Appreciate it.
Anything else?
Wait, so the township won't, but will you?
I'm still an employee as well, so I cannot comment on township personnel matters.
You have access after your resignation was accepted, so that township residents who've appreciated your service, I think as far as I can tell, you've done a good job.
A lot of the residents, and I do appreciate all of it.
Okay, I hope whatever information delivers back. Because you aren't personally connected to you, but.
We have a motion, we have a second. All in favor, say aye. Motion passes. 5-0. Number 2, new business, consideration of appointment of an interim and/or permanent township manager.
I'm going to make a few comments if I may.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to recommend that the board approve Melissa as the permanent township manager. I've had the pleasure of working with her for 20 years. We're in trying times right now with the data center, funding for the fire company, and other issues. I feel she understands the community very well. I feel she'll do an outstanding job if we give her the support that she will need to go forward. I consider her a friend, I consider her to be a good neighbor to all of us. So I am pleased to recommend her for the permanent township manager position.
motion to appoint the permanent township manager, Melissa Mastri Giovanni. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Anything from the crowd? Questions, concerns?
Would you backfill her position then? So now you have to advertise for secretary?
Yes.
Question, does she want the position?
I'll let her answer that.
Yes.
Second question, I'm sorry, you don't have a name in front of you, I think you're Mr. Mauser?
Yes, I'm John
All right,
Mauser, I
but you're filling in as
apologize.
board supervisor now?
I'm just filling in for a year and a half, that's it.
Okay, so you've been appointed, okay, I missed the.
Last one.
Sorry.
I'll have a plaque next time, I apologize.
All right. Anything else?
I'm just curious then, you said permanent, so you're not gonna be looking for anybody else? So it's not just interim, it's indefinitely, right?
That's correct.
Okay. I didn't know if there were certain qualifications or, you know, resumes or how that was done, so.
It's basically at the pleasure of the board. To appoint who we wish. Yes.
Yeah, first of all, you have to speak up because there's no microphones. What has the board, I assume that you have, or hope you have, spoken to each other about Melissa's appointment. What consideration have you given to her remuneration? She's obviously stepping up a notch and deserves to be salaried accordingly. Have you made any decisions about that?
May I speak? During an executive session prior to this, we did offer her $100,000, which is the same rate that Megan has, okay? Megan started, this was her first year as a as a manager. Melissa has 20 years in Upper Mount Ethel, Lower Mount Ethel, and we felt 100 would be appropriate. When we did the interviews with the minor center last year to hire Megan, in my mind, Melissa came in second out of all of the candidates. So I feel comfortable that she knows us and can help us move forward.
Well, I'm pleased with her appointment as manager. So, thank you. Oh, one other thing.
Yes,
If you had an executive session, shouldn't you have announced that at the beginning of the meeting?
that should have been
That
announced.
should have been announced, that was my mistake.
And then clearly there was a decision made. Is that correct?
We didn't vote, matter of fact, we don't know what the vote's going to be.
Now, as far as Melissa's replacement then as secretary, was that discussed now? Okay.
That's on the agenda. Okay, anything else? We have a motion, we have a second, to appoint, the permanent position township manager, Melissa Giovanni. All in favor?
Aye.
Signed by Aye.
Yes.
Pass 5-0. All right. Number 3, authorization of advertising to fill the vacant position for Melissa's, actually it's not Melissa's old position, for township secretary, treasurer,
Assistant treasurer, planning administrator.
planning administrator. I think we should advertise for 1 week and see what we get from that point, and, I would like the board to agree in the motion, that we would start the salary between $60,000 and $65,000 with a 5-year municipal experience.
You're making that as a motion.
I'm gonna make that as a motion, yes.
Okay, I will second that.
We have a motion, we have a second. Questions from the crowd? All in favor, by saying aye?
Aye.
Motion passes 5-0. Probably want to amend number 2, consideration for the permanent township manager. Just please add in there that the manager position will start at $100,000.
And
If you can reflect that in the minutes.
I'll modify my motion to say that goes afterwards. Thank you, Sandra, for bringing that up.
And thank you for bringing up about the executive session, that this slipped my mind. Appreciate that. Now we move to public comment. Any public comment from the crowd tonight?
Sure. I know that there have been numerous right to knows filed, and I don't know what's gonna happen in the interim, but there's a timeline here. 5 days to respond, and if excess time is needed, then you get 30 days. Well, there have been right to knows out there for quite some time now, and I'm just wondering what is gonna happen to that, because there are legal implications for not fulfilling that responsibility. And also, I have to agree with Gary, it's very disturbing for residents to see a elected supervisor walk out in disgust with the current board. Then, you guys, not all of you, but some of you really accuse Attorney Zader of being, influenced by his association with developers. I think he made a smart move, because his reputation would be sullied staying as the solicitor. Then we have the manager resign. There's something going on here that's not quite right. And I think residents here deserve an explanation. And I know you don't have to answer, but there are a lot of frustrated people here.
Anybody else public comment? Yes, ma'am.
Any advancements on the township solicitor? From anybody?
The deadline is Friday, and we have 3 decent candidates right now in the paper.
We received 1 proposal and we're expecting 2 or 3 additional.
Anything else?
Yeah, I know the data center proposal, the original data center proposal was rescinded and pulled back. Have we received any other, have we received any resubmissions? Is there currently an active proposal, from a developer, before the board?
Anything else? Motion to adjourn the meeting. In favor? Passes 5-0. Thank you all for coming.
like.
It's